we going to get out of this in one piece?
I don't know.
We're evacuating, so are the neighbors. There may be close to 100 homes.
It's important to understand that Highway 20 and 153 are completely cut off and impassable.
We're at this stage now, there is no more resources. There is no more fire trucks. We know we have run out of everything.
Sheriff Frank Rogers wants people to know what went on behind the scenes.
There's fire as far as I can see.
He's sharing the 911 calls from 2014's Carlton Complex fire.
Yeah, they just pulled over.
Because he wants change.
I mean, there's anybody in the house, do you know?
So she thinks it's a house.
No, it's a truck pulling a trailer, and the top of the trailer's on fire.
Okay.
Hear the dispatch, you can tell there's so much. I get fired up over this stuff because people don't really understand. We ran out of bodies, and they were trying. Fire guys were coming from all over the state.
And his deputies were going door to door, delivering evacuation levels. Level 1, the fire's in your area. 2, it's getting closer, pack up. 3, get out because your life is in danger.
In my opinion, it comes out of the fire world. You do it through them and emergency management, but they have to make the call. Because I'm not going to go against fire.
He says the plan looks good on paper, but doesn't work.
And I'm not knocking fire crews. I'm not knocking the system. What I'm just saying it doesn't work is that we have gone out literally and spent hours doing a level 1. And you just get done and the winds will pick up. So now they want to go to a level 2.
From the county sheriff,
we need to change things.
To a county commissioner.
Fundamentally change. We have to go back to fighting fire and not managing fire.
That's more of a personal opinion on that. We need to put fires out efficiently and quickly, and make sure that.
Pateros Mayor Carlene Anders says it's a sensitive subject.
Yeah.
When it comes to fire philosophy,
you get these ember showers.
Some listen to Bill Moody.
Several hundred embers falling at once.
If he didn't take the photo himself,
the Great Fires of 1910.
It's been given to him.
The occult fire, 1902.
A contribution to his diary of disasters.
About 7,000 fires over a little over 100 years.
Lessons learned, like the difference between a clean forest and a crowded one.
As a result of all the suppression, it has resulted in a lot of fuels buildup, generating a lot more timber per acre.
He doesn't just track wildfire history, he's a part of it.
Particularly when I was the base manager, we'd have fires I could see out the window, but if it wasn't on Forest Service land, perhaps there'd be a delay in getting resources there. And
he was a base manager at the birthplace of smoke jumping. It opened in Winthrop in 1939. He says sometimes conditions call for an aggressive, rapid response, the kind he believes this place can provide.
I think it could be utilized a lot more. I think got a lot of skills out there. I think they could use those skills.
Alaska, a little bit of activity.
It's run by the U.S. Forest Service, and it's become a point of pride in the community.
Different fires.
Initial attack is kind of the bread and butter of the program. So.
Training supervisor Iñaki Barabar says each workday involves a workout.
Hour and a half of physical training, aerobic, anaerobic.
Great Basin area.
They'll come back.
40 new fires.
We'll do what we call a morning briefing, kind of a safety briefing, gives you fire weather.
Day, sunny, then becoming partly sunny.
Jason Ramos is part of the team.
So national resource, we can go anywhere in the Pacific Northwest. You're going to jump out of a parachute out in the middle of nowhere, and now you're going to deal with the fire.
Mueller.
That takes a lot of training.
Rasmussen.
And on this day, they practice. When a wildfire call does come in, the goal is to suit up with all gear in 7 minutes' time, then head out.
We want to get there when they're small and put them up before they get big. That's our forte.
The plane circles for a safe spot, usually about 1,500 feet up for the jump. The crew depends on drills like this to get it right when it's the real thing.
Nice job, you're lined up just right. Get ready with the cape well.
Pretty courageous crew when you think about it.
Nice.
Throwing your tail out of a plane into a fire, an inferno, that's pretty brave,
For locals like Ray Groom,
can't thank those kind of people enough.
gratitude runs deep. This statue bears the names of firefighters who've died on the job.
It affects you when you see that many young lives lost. I mean, I don't know, 2 years in a row, I just pray we don't see that again, you know?
Yeah, I think it's a concern that things are going to get maybe worse before they get any better.
And with that comes different opinions on how to move forward.
I mean, I've seen these guys, all of them, I think they do an incredible job. The bureaucratic red tape that goes along with it when you get Forest Service and DNR, it's a problem.
But I'm sorry, we've been advocating for local control for a long time on all kinds of different issues.
I think they're working on it. They're trying to fix the problem.
You know, it's got to be done in a safe, effective, efficient manner, and at the same time, trying to be semi-cost effective about doing it.
Barabar says massive wildfires need management, but he sees room for improvement too.
Maybe trying to add some more folks or firefighters into the system, you know, maybe streamlining some of the protocols for getting folks to fires, that type of thing.
Part of the battle is finding a balance.
The higher you go up, the more bureaucratic stuff you got to deal with. And everybody's got rules.
We spotted a break over the top of the ridge.
They're just hunkering down inside their house with wet blankets and towels and stuff.
They know how bad it can get.
I thought there's no help taking it at all.
How fire can rage.
Coming toward us, real fast.
That's why there's a race to answer questions about the right way to respond next time.